You motherfucker! I can smell your ear! Don't tell me my business, devil woman! Now kiss! Oh. 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 Here comes that white-faced fucker, an asshole like no other. He's a big old piece of shit. Wants to stab your sister's tits cause he's a white-faced fucker. Loomis can't recover. Dr. Challenge drunk again, sleeping with your sister's friends.
Do you want to know about the darkness?
I said, goddamn.
Goddamn you faggot!
Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. Mike here with a Halloween Ends and a Scream 6 update for you. I'm really excited about this because it's been a while, it feels like, since we've had updates on either or. Now, Scream, that makes sense because the movie's not coming out for a while. They don't even apparently have a script yet because Neve Campbell just came out and she said, allegedly, this was from David Linenhawk, who has a badass last name. He says that Neve Campbell panel was fun at Mad Monster Party. Scream 6, she's been approached, but there's no script yet. 1 is forthcoming, and then she'll see. So, and there's pictures of her at Mad Monster at the convention there. So again, this isn't like 100% confirmed or anything. I wasn't there, I didn't hear it. I'm sure that David Linenhawk and his badass last name, and according from everything you see online, is telling the truth. Lovely man, I'm sure. But, you know, just putting it out there just in case. We like to be as transparent as a naked man just doing this from the front of a hotel window onto a sea of onlookers, which is basically what happened last New Year's to me. But my point is this. Spreading your butt cheeks on a window has nothing to do with Scream. But look, so she says there's no script and she has been approached. So if you guys watch my Scream 6 pitch idea, you know that I believe that they already have their idea for a Scream sequel already set up and ready to go, that they had it when they made Scream 5 or Scream 2022 or however you want to put it. They have a plan in place. Now, does that mean the script was done? No. But, you know, if they're already planning on shooting, I think they said this spring or something like that, whatever it was very soon. They're shooting very, very soon on this. They're going rapidly into production on it. So if they don't have a script yet or they're halfway through a script, that's not that surprising to me because I think they have the idea in place. So I think there's some posturing going on here, and that's fine by Neve Campbell. But what happened is after the last movie came out, she was asked, and immediately she basically said in interviews, yeah, I would love to come back. You know, hopefully if there's a sequel, I'd love to have something to do with it. It was a pretty immediate answer considering how long it took her to say that about this last installment. But, you know, same director, same everything. She's in good hands. I get it. There's not much question about that. What I think she's doing now, saying she'll wait until she sees the Sean Connery's birthday. She's already said she wants to come back, but she's also said, I do not ever want to see Sydney die. I do not want to see that character die. I think that would be very sad. I don't want that to happen to her after all she's been through. And while I agree with her, killing Sydney off would be... It almost makes all the movies pointless because she went through all that shit and survived Ghostface, and how many Ghostface just to die in the end anyway by the guy who tortured her entire life. I think if you kill Sydney off at any point, it sends a bad message to the previous films. That's just my opinion. It's basically what she said too, but I think what she's doing here is she's posturing. She's saying, in my opinion, she's saying, I'm not agreeing to the movie until I read the script. And in essence, what she's really saying is, if you kill off Sydney, I won't be back. And I'm going to make sure you fuckers don't kill her off before I sign shit. Because you're not going to do me like you did Dewey. Hey, I liked Scream 5. I just wish you would have killed Gale. But that's a personal matter of opinion instead of Dewey. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I get it. I would probably do the same thing if I was her. But I think that's what's going on here. That, or I mean, it could be, you never know, it could be money or something like that. She wants to make sure she gets fucking paid this time around. Or maybe she wants a bigger part. But I think, all in all, if I had to guess, and I'm totally guessing because I'm just talking out of my ass here, just like everybody else, this is just her way of saying, I'm only come back if you promise not to kill me off. You know, it gives her all the power in the script. She doesn't like something, take it out or I'm not doing the fucking movie. You know? And depends on how much of that they're willing to really put up with. They're not going to recast Sydney and kill her, right? This isn't Halloween 6, you know? They're not going to do her like they did Jamie Lloyd's character in Halloween 6. That's just not going to happen. But that's the Scream news. Pretty interesting, pretty obvious, though. That makes a whole lot of sense to me. Hey, I'm just happy we're getting a Scream 6, and I'm sure Neve Campbell will be involved. And I do wonder, though, if some of these legacy cast members don't want to come back, if Courtney Cox says, you know what, I'm done, that was my send-off, or if Sidney Prescott, if Neve Campbell decides that she doesn't like the script, I wonder if they have a backup plan. Like, okay, well, this is the story we're going to go with. We're going to follow the teens, and, you know, we're just going to let that go, which is a possibility. You know, I think they could do that if they had to do that, push came to shove. So who knows what's going to happen here. I don't think it's a sure thing that we see Nev Campbell back in Scream 6, but I think it's a pretty sure thing. I would bet money on it if you put a, you know, fucking wiffle ball bat to my head. So that is the Scream 6 news. Really excited about it in my crotchal region. I hope you are too, in your butthole. But Halloween Ends news has come out. So this is crazy. First off, I want to not debunk something, but I want to pump some brakes on some shit I've been seeing out there. There was an interview with John Carpenter that Comic Book Movie did. And there's a lot of people taking his words and running with what he said and making it seem like John Carpenter says this is the end of the Halloween franchise. And things like that, and like rewording it, packaging it in this weird way to make it seem like John Carpenter just said that Halloween Ends is the last Halloween movie. To me, he said the exact opposite. But let's actually look at what he said in context. Read the actual fucking interview instead of making a headline. It says, "Let me explain the movie business to you." This is John Carpenter. "If you take a dollar sign and attach it to anything, there will be someone who wants to do a sequel. It will live. If the dollar sign is not big enough, no matter what, it will not live. I don't know, man. I don't know. This time, I do not know. They really want to end. They're going to shut it off, end it. It's what David has in mind. That's fine." All of us knew that as far as Blumhouse and this trilogy is concerned, that Halloween Ends was going to be likely the last film in this trilogy. And that's what he's talking about. Now, if he said Trankus, if he said Akkad had said that they want to shut it off, end it, then that would concern me. I would be deep in my fear underneath my blanket, sucking my thumb. I would be crying in the shower, butt naked, listening to the Crying Game like Ace Ventura. Don't take Michael! No! Don't take the girl. If that were the case. But he says it himself. They really want to end. They're going to shut it off, end it. It's what David has in mind. Talking about David Gordon Green, the director of this trilogy. They are done with it. And I don't even think Blumhouse is done with it. Speaking of which, let's look at what Blumhouse said about it. And this is a while ago, but he said, "We made an arrangement for 3 movies. We had a 3-picture marriage with Michael Myers. I would love to extend it." Extend. "If Malik would like us, I'd love to extend it. But we're very busy making sure the 3rd movie is spectacular because that's our immediate job. And if it goes beyond that, I'd be thrilled. But there are currently no plans for us to be involved after this 3rd movie." I want to reiterate the word currently. So yeah, I think Carpenter is clearly saying, he said it himself, if there's money in it, someone will do it. And is there going to be money in the Michael Myers game after Ends? Unless they completely fuck the bear. That's not a saying. Actually, that's actually a really good analogy, you know? I lost where, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. But look, yeah, if you try to butt fuck a bear, you're going to get mauled to death, okay? So if the movie doesn't make it, if they butt fuck this movie... If they butt fuck Halloween Ends and it doesn't make any money, then yeah, maybe. Who knows? But I believe that there, as I'm sure anybody reasonable believes, you would have to do some crazy bear butt fucking to make it to where Halloween Ends, Halloween could not be a survivable franchise after this movie, considering the world we're in with horror and IPs and all that stuff. I think there's no doubt in my mind there is a future in Halloween, whether it goes to a TV series on Netflix or they do whatever. This is not the end of Halloween, guys. Okay? Okay? So I just want to put that baby to bed real quick. But it is the end for Jamie Lee Curtis. She posted on Instagram today, and I'm going to read this entire thing. She posted a smattering of pictures of, Kyle Richards, David Gordon Green laying in bed. Hey, why were you that close to him when he's wearing a sleeveless shirt in bed? I'm kidding, by the way. The wonderful Andy Matichak. Fucking said it right. Someone got a Laurie Strode Forever tattoo. Someone did a handstand on their head. You know, all that stuff. But she posted this and she said, "A bittersweet end for me on the Halloween movies. I've made great friends and I've collaborated with wonderful artists on these 3 movies. And today my part in the film has been completed. And with it, the end for me of this trilogy." Even Jamie Lee Curtis isn't ready to actually say she'll never be in a Halloween film again. I really hope she's not. I think, love Jamie Lee Curtis, but we have told the Laurie Strode storyline. Set Michael free, #.com. But she goes on to thank everybody in the movie and all that stuff. And, she says, "We can't wait for the fans to see the movie. You're going to #LYM, which, as my friend Courtney said, definitely means lick your meats. You were going to lick your meats." No, as my other friend Spencer Barrett on Twitter said, he thinks it means lose your mind, which makes total sense. Hashtag LYM, you're going to lose your mind. I didn't know that's what the cool kids were saying these days, Jamie, but you're going to lose your mind. Hey, at least she didn't say you're going to get fucking angry like she did last time about it, am I right? But yeah, some people saying, oh my God, that means she dies early in the movie, that she's done filming. I mean, I'm pretty sure they don't film these things lenticular, fuck, what's the word? Maybe it was lenticular. No, triathlon. Fuck me. What's the word? I don't know. And you know what? I don't even fucking want to know. Fuck that word. Whatever it is. You want to come to my house? Fuck you. You think my house stinks? That's right, it stinks! Linear! They don't film these films in linear fashion. So they could film the ending first. They could film the beginning. You don't know when they filmed what. And also, something you want to remember is that they started filming this thing way back in January, right? The first film, Halloween 2018, took like 6 weeks or so to film. They're already like, I think, past that in this film. So while they are still filming and filming hasn't wrapped up, her wrapping up 6-7 weeks or so, I don't know exactly the dates, into this is no surprise at all. It doesn't mean she dies early, doesn't mean she dies at all. I do think she dies in this movie, but I don't think that this is a giveaway of any of that. So you can just, I don't think there's anything to be had from that whatsoever. But it is the end of an era. Having completed her work on the third and final film of David Gordon Green's trilogy is a big deal, and I highly doubt that we'll ever see her back as Laurie Strode, but never say never. You never know what they'll do, especially if they do a TV series or something like that. Bon voyage, bon me sandwich. Jamie Lee Curtis, you've done great things. I think she's been excellent in these first two movies, and I can't wait to see what she does in Halloween Ends, and I can't wait to see Halloween Ends, and I can't wait to see you naked. We have a Patreon stream this week, as well as tons of awesome shit on our Patreon tier. Check that out in the linkage below. We love your fucking faces, and also remember this: if you're ever downtown and you've got to poop, just go home. But yeah, guys, love your fucking faces. Comment down below with your thoughts on all of this shit, and more to come from us. I hope you guys have an amazing goddamn Tuesday.
I want to kiss you, but I can't. He's watching.
Why are you watching?